So we are in London. I just came back from Copenhagen. We are in Food Patrol. We are launching the new All Gone book 2012. What should I say? I need to go back again on this. Let's go back. So I started in 2006, in a time when people were saying that the internet is gonna kill the paper and kill the traditional media. I was already a huge supporter of the social media and internet. I was having my first website in 2001. And at this time of the year, I was thinking that in one hand, internet is a fantastic tool to promote items, to promote an event, to make people know about something happening now. But it's not really useful when you want to think about the past and when you want to document something. So I was thinking about making a coffee table book, something like you can keep, not the kind of magazine you put on your toilet, something like you keep on your shelves and you want to collect as you collect the products the book is paying homage to. So that was the beginning, and I was thinking that the book will make sense collecting them a year after a year, to have the possibility to go in the past and say, how was 2007, for example? When we are today, it's almost impossible to think about, I'm gonna Google what was hot in 2007, for example. So that's why I made the book, and it's way more easy to understand it today than when I started. It was harder before because when you start a project like that, nobody really trusts you and no brands wanted to support. So it was all about me, my connection, the help from Sarah, from Colette, the fact that I was collecting a lot of products already and I know some photographers. So we started from scratch with really small team and said, let's make 500 copies and let's see what happens. And we made it like almost in 3 months, and it was nothing really big, just a release at the store and no global release, no book signing, nothing at this time. So it was hard. And now it's more easier because the book is a kind of bit more famous and because the brands wants to be in it. So it's easy now to get the products, but at the same time, the scene grows so fast. There's so many new brands and so many new products every day. The choices are getting harder to make, and it's a long way to getting organized, have a look at everything, and make the choices. So it's in between. The main criteria is just my taste. I think when I really love something, even if it's not limited, I want to have it in the book, and I just to my choices. The second one is the product itself have to be released at some point. If you said that this pen it's just signed by an artist and not for sale, it can be into the book because it's just one-on-one, and it's the idea of another book, of making a book about customs or stuff like that. So it has to be a production of maybe 1, 2, 300. We don't know, but something like that. So it's the second criteria. And the third one is to have a good balance in between sneakers, apparel, artist production, books, and stuff like that. Not only sneakers, not only Puma, not only Nike. So a good balance. And then the last one is the colors and the way they match together on a spread, which is really important because when you open the book, we try to have this good balance of brands, colors, styles, and of course, hot products that people wanted during the year. It's a good question. Sometimes in December, it's really complicated to get everything. And I love a little snow dome made by Bounty Hunter to celebrate Christmas, but it was way too late for me to get it. I'm just thinking about this one, but there's no big one that I think I missed. Maybe people are gonna complain about Jordan's missing. So many 5 and so many 4s and so many 3s are in the past books, and they just re-release it this year again. Of course, they are OGs. Of course, people are queuing for them, but some other people complain about the quality every year, but they're still buying them. And I think if you have all the other books, we know that if they re-release again these shoes, they will be popular again. So I prefer to focus on 2 other models that are not the first OGs, and I'm almost sure that people are gonna complain that they are not in it, but I feel good with the idea of they aren't. As developed into a more premium approach, there's collabs that were, I think, impossible to think about years and years ago. If you were looking, for example, at the skate scene and the collaborator making a deck or the collaborator making a sneaker, it was almost impossible 10 years ago to think that people like, let's say, the Chapman brothers will do something with Supreme, that Tom Sachs will do something with Nike, because they were kind of different world between, it was hard, street, and so far away, impossible to connect. And 10 years after that, street scene or that scene is like a sponge, and the abstract and attract the best of high fashion to art and everything, and now everything is possible. Poof. Not products, moments, you mean?
Yeah, since you started this process.
The fact like people I really respect when I was a kid but didn't know before reply to my emails and reply to my question and are happy to meet me and discover the book in hands. People like I was following, that I was I won't say I still respect them, of course, but they were my mentors, and I was like following them and saying like, yes, those guys are the guys. And now I can have a discussion with them. They know me, they know the book, and they respect what I did. So that makes me the most happiest guy. Jebia, Eddie Cruz, Sarah from Colette, Edison, all the guys who rule this industry from day one, and even people who are not into this industry, but even people who are just like a rapper, singer, artist. I didn't mention artists, but all the artists I'm supporting since day one, they became superstar, and I'm still nothing compared to them, but I can have a discussion with them. They respect what I did, so yeah, it makes me super happy. We are in London, we are at Foot Patrol, we are launching the new All Gone book 2012, and I love Sneaker Freaker, and I say hello to Woody. You get the shoes in it, maybe more than one. Look at it. It's cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.